Hey guys, so for my book, I chose to do Incredibles 2. It's called Babysitting Mode. And I chose this book because it tells a good story and it shows that differences are okay. And I think that's important for little kids to know that being different is okay. Some things that I noticed in the book, it's got big words, it's easy to read. The whole plot in the book explains why she thinks babysitting is enjoyable after she babysat Jack, and it's just because he has so many different things that make him unique. It shows joy to the children that they can read and learn new things, and they can be good at it, and if they're not, that's okay too. Like I said, it shows that it's okay to be different, but it also shows that being good at more than one thing is okay too. And if you're not and you're only good at one thing, that's okay. So I feel like this would be good used as crossing curriculum. Learning new things and ideals is good for every kid in each classroom, and I think this will be a good story to tell when explaining that being good at, not every kid is good at one specific thing. Or just because there is another kid who's good at it doesn't mean that you have to be good at it. Some things we have to work for. So, okay, I'm going to read the book now. It's Incredibles 2, Babysitting Mode, and it's written by Sarah Hernandez and illustrated by the Disney Storybook art team. It's published by Random House Children's Books, and it was published in 2018. Fashion designer Edna Mode was thrilled when Bob Parr, better known as Mr. Incredible, asked her to babysit his son, Jack. Edna simply wasn't good with babies. But Jack was no ordinary baby. As soon as his dad left, Jack began to float. Edna was delighted, and she wondered what else he could do. Edna knew that each super was unique, but there was something extra special about little Jack. She wanted to observe him and take notes for his next super suit design. Where was her sketchbook? There was no time to find it. Jack was on the move. Edna was thrilled to see Jack walk right through a wall. "You are amazing, darling." The little boy couldn't be stopped. He continued to phase in and out of the walls as he floated down the hallway. Suddenly, Jack disappeared. Where in the world can that little boy be? Edna wondered as she searched. I simply must put a tracking device in his next super suit. Come out, darling. Finally, Edna found Jack downstairs near her lab. The super baby smiled and pointed at his new discovery. Flashing lights on a wall. Jack had found the security system for Edna's testing room. The alarm began to beep. In the blink of an eye, Jack morphed into a pint-sized Edna. The alarm stopped. Edna Mode, access granted. Edna marveled at the miniature version of herself. She had never seen anything so extraordinary. Inside, little Jack discovered some of the super suits Edna had designed. He could not wait to get his hands on the colorful costumes. Jack tried on bits and pieces of many different costumes. He even fashioned a cape for himself, but Edna shared her one and only design rule: no capes. Jack loved the cape he had created and didn't want to take it off. He got so angry that he turned into a little monster. Edna didn't panic. She was used to working with supers of all kinds. Edna knew it was time for Jack's bottle, but how would she calm him down long enough to feed him? She wondered if music would help Jack change back into a baby. Edna played Beethoven for the little monster, and it worked. He transformed back into an adorable baby. But suddenly, one Jack multiplied into 2, 3, 4, 5 Jack Jacks. There was no way Edna could feed 5 hungry Jack Jacks with just one bottle. Edna switched the music to Mozart. Success. All the Jack Jacks merged into one baby. He began to giggle as he watched his bottle heat up on the stove. And then, whoosh, Jack Jack burst into flames. Edna remained calm. She had seen it all. After putting out Jack Jack's flames, Edna finally spotted her sketchbook. But it was hard to design a super suit for Jack Jack when he kept destroying her pencils with his laser beam eyes. She tried to keep him busy with his bottle. Later that evening, Edna told Jack Jack a story about the adventures of his family, the Incredibles, and their heroic little boy, who, of course, used his amazing powers to save the day. With a full belly and a smile on his face, Jack Jack drifted off to sleep. Good night, darling. When Bob arrived the next morning to pick up Jack Jack, he asked Edna, "How much do I owe you?" "Babysitting this one," said Edna. "I do for free, darling." The end.